dirty paws in their food. And they're clean Premier One mineral. And you got your paws in it. When was the last time you washed your hands?
Yesterday.
Dirty boys. Well, it's that time again where we're going to move the sheep and the horses. So we're actually not going to show you from the ground. We're going to throw the drone up in the air, even though it's very windy. Alright, Gage is shutting the gate. These guys are going to get a fill of that nice Premier One vitamin mix that they love. Get it? So pull it. There you go. You get the bottom one? Gage and I got the lights hung up. We're good to go there. We've got our outside receptacles for down here, so like if I needed to plug my truck in or the tractor, you know, whatever else, that's all set up. So like I said before, the bottom receptacle on all the top boxes up here is an outlet, so if we want to plug something in constantly and, you know, always have power. The top part of those outlets up top, you know, above, those are all controlled by the light switch. And then these are always on, both out, you know, both receptacles on each box are both on. So finish that up. Gage is making a nice family portrait here on the shop floor. I like it. While he continues with his portrait, we are going to finish these hoses. Remember when we were wanting to use the auger from the skid, well, it's a skid steer auger, but we were going to use it on the tractor, but I didn't have the right adapters for these hoses. So we've got them now. They're all right here. We're going to put those on these ends. So these hoses are getting both a male and a female end on 2 of them, and then the other 2 hoses are getting male ends on both. And the reason being is because these flat faces right here that go to the skid steer, right? So they'll plug into the skid steer, right? Or into the implements for the skid steer. And then this female fitting for Pioneer will have to have a hose that has a female or a male fitting on both ends, because the tractor also has hydraulic fittings that are female Pioneer. Everything is going to be female Pioneer on whatever is driving the implement, so to speak. So that's the reason behind that. They both have. I know I'm interrupting normal programming, but if you made it this far in the video, you probably like it. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. We don't email you, bug you, or anything else like that. It's just to let you know that whenever we post a new video, it will, YouTube will let you know about it. Thanks. I'm just gonna apologize now. The wind was awful for recording any sort of video, and it made all of the audio just completely unusable. On a brighter note, from the view from the drone, you can see that the center of the pond is very deep. Dominic is simply taking the excavator around the edges of the pond and reaching out and swooping in just like you see right here. He's not digging down because he doesn't want to break the seal of the pond. All of this dirt and sediment and mud, whatever you want to call it, that is being pulled out gracefully by Dominic is going to be used for a good purpose. While some of it will go to fill some holes in and even bring the garden up in some low spots, majority of it will end up getting spread back on this hayfield. It won't be anytime soon because we do want it to dry out so that we can put it in the manure spreader, and same thing that we do with the manure, and drive around and spread it back out. Now we are going to spread it in areas that have statistically shown to produce less hay because they are going to need more of the nutrients anyhow. But soil tests will give us a more accurate reading of where we should spread it, and that is what we'll wait for to spread it as well. It won't be spread before hay season. It probably won't even be spread until late fall at the earliest.
So that water level has already dropped from where it was before. This was all covered, and it was water, standing water, all the way up to where you see this mud stop. That is how much volume of mud and, you know, silt, sediments, whatever you want to call them, has been removed from the pond. That's a substantial amount.
I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, please hit that like button, and if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, have a blessed week, and we will see you next time.